Family, it's Providence. Thanks for tuning in. Family, you know when you're watching a TV show sometimes and it's in its fifth, sixth season and it's lost its creative spark and they keep rehashing the same plot lines over and over again, and you're just like, okay, I think it's time for this show to get to its series finale and move on. I feel like that's what hip hop has been for me lately, except that it's not a TV show, it's real life, and we keep watching the same scripts play out over and over and over again. This week, the culture has been talking about the situation with NBA YoungBoy's affiliate, NBA Ben 10, getting shot after he tried to snatch the chains of a Detroit native rapper named AllStar JR. Now, apparently, NBA Ben 10 was instructed to do this by J Prince Jr. because J Prince Jr. had beef with AllStar JR over AllStar JR's baby moms. I think anybody looking at this situation that's not involved with either crew or chose a side will admit that AllStar JR was in the right to defend himself. If he's minding his own business, some people try to snatch his chains, may have produced a weapon in which they're saying allegedly AllStar JR took the weapon and used it on his attackers. AllStar JR probably won't be charged for this, and he was in the right to defend himself. However, I think now things have gone from bad to worse. It was already an ugly situation. Now the internet is involved, clout chasing is involved, and that means that people have to always try to take things to the next level. AllStar JR, who had the right to defend himself, has now apparently come out with a Ben 10 dance challenge.
In honor of my nigga Ben 10, since he wanted to play when I was getting me some food, we made a dance for him. Now the best way this dance can work, if a nigga shoot your dumb ass like 4 or 5 times before you fall. But if you don't got nobody to do that for you, just lay down smooth like this, right? Lay your bitch ass down. And you point them toes up, right? You spread a little bit, cause the nigga done spanked you. Then you just jump a little bit. Do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT. And there y'all go. Ben 10 challenge, man. Hey, the best Ben 10 challenge, man. Fuck it. $20,000 Ben 10 challenge. Best Ben 10 challenge, man, that go viral. Fuck with me.
So AllStar JR created this dance to mock Ben 10, and people have begun to do the dance. As you can see, even children are mocking Ben 10's situation where he was shot. And people will say, well, he has a right to do this because Ben 10 tried to take his chains and almost got him killed. But again, this type of cultural rot that we're seeing only pushes and inflames the possibility of more violence taking place, because now this is humiliating, adding further humiliation to NBA YoungBoy and his crew. And what if NBA YoungBoy decides, like Lil Durk, that after King Vaughn was killed, allegedly, and his brother was killed, to send the hitters? And then just like in that situation where Lil Durk right now is sitting in prison because allegedly he sent the hitters, if NBA YoungBoy decides to do the same thing because of all this humiliation, what will happen now to NBA YoungBoy? And so I am not interested in watching young black men enter into perpetual crash out mode. It's already sad that this kid Ben 10 was lost and decided to potentially throw his life away, trying to do some ridiculous gangster nonsense. We don't need to enter into a further circle of violence as a result of this. All this is gonna do, look, listen, I don't, again, God forbid, but I wouldn't be surprised if AllStar JR is probably not alive in a couple months. And I don't wish that on anybody, but this is the type of taunting that really gets people to say, now we gotta take you out. And it's not funny, it's ridiculous. And the fact that we have people, having even kids participate in this. Listen, man, I'm gonna just speak truthfully and plainly, man. This is cultural rot that we are seeing in our community that needs to be gutted. You know, when you go into a house that's been debilitated and dilapidated and you see all the mold everywhere and the walls falling down and it's just rotten, and you gotta gut the whole thing and redo the whole house. We gotta gut this cultural rot out of our community, man. It's as simple as that. Listen, congratulations to AllStar JR. He survived a near-death situation. He came out the victor. What AllStar JR should be focusing on right now is the music. Do something positive with this newfound fame and clout that you got. He should have already dropped a freestyle. He should have been promoting some music. Don't get on the internet and further inflame the street and gangster nonsense that comes with this to further put you and other men in danger. It just blows my mind, bro. Use this new clout that you got, bro, for something positive. And I can only hope that NBA YoungBoy is smart enough not to go into crash out mode over this. And some people will say, well, he probably won't do it. He'll send somebody else to do it. Well, that's the thing. Lil Durk sent somebody else to do it too. If you don't think that these fools that you have on your team won't get caught doing something or get exposed or snitch later on, NBA YoungBoy needs to just leave this alone, separate himself from this completely. I hope that there are people in his ear telling him, look, bro, don't throw everything away. You already had your own legal problems that you just recently got over. Donald Trump pardoned this dude. I just hope that NBA YoungBoy makes the right decision here, because all this is just inflaming the situation. And again, man, I just wish that these artists would just leave this energy behind, but they just keep doing it. Like I started the video off by saying, I feel like I'm watching the 5th and 6th season of a TV show that's lost all its creativity. We keep seeing these artists and these artist affiliates on crash out mode yet again. And people seem to not care because, well, we like to be entertained. And one thing about hip hop is going to be entertaining, either the music or the personalities, because we don't care if these artists go into crash out mode, throw their whole career away. We'll be all in their comments, NBA YoungBoy's comments saying, ooh, slide for Ben 10. You got to slide. Then if NBA YoungBoy slides, throws his whole life away, be like, ooh, you shouldn't have did that. We was just trolling, right? Just the same thing now with Lil Durk. You got Lil Durk to slide. He probably almost threw his whole life away. We'll see how his case turns out. And now the culture's saying, oh man, well, you shouldn't have slid, bro. We was just trolling you. And so we love to watch these artists entertain us, even to their own downfall, because we feel like we should be entertained by our entertainers. And no one cares about these young men and women destroying their lives. So I hope it doesn't come to this. This is a ridiculous move. Again, AllStar JR, congratulations. You survived the situation, but do something positive, man. This isn't it. All this does is further violence in our community. Anyway, guys, these have been my thoughts. Providence, thank you for tuning in. Let me know what your thoughts are. You think NBA Ben 10 deserves it? You think AllStar JR is right to start this dance? You think it ain't that serious? It's gonna be just fine. Just having a little harmless fun. What you think? You think I'm right? Let me know in the comments. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe. It's Providence. I'll see you guys in the next video.